Ladies and gentlemen, it's not just time to Blood some Bowl, it's time for the finale. That's right, we are in the final of the Blood Bowl tournament, and as if that wasn't enough, the very fate of the old world hangs in the balance. The Skaven Blight Scramblers, our shadowy benefactors, seek to summon a vermin lord to the pitch. A great demon that will slaughter the fans as if we didn't need more reasons to win. Now it must be done. We will be taking home the cup tonight, unless something very strange happens. Let's, of course, get it on and see how it goes.
And it's final night. A quick recap, Bob.
Allegedly, a Skaven cabal have been secretly controlling the fortunes of the Rakeland Reavers for the last 10 years, leading to a decade of decline. All to prevent them from appearing at the 25th
Dastardly vermin.
13 is the key here, as it's the Ratman's sacred number. For they intend to summon a vermin lord, which will be released into the crowds of the Old Bowl should they win the Blood Bowl final. Come on, keep up, Jim. It's not that hard. Well, I'm suddenly interested.
It should be a great match, assuming any of us survive.
That's right.
The crowd's getting larger.
It's all about the game. It's all about the game. Impending demise, that's no issue.
Impending doom.
They're Blood Bowl fans, Jim. With the promise of violence and slaughter, they're not going anywhere.
Well, in that case, I suppose neither are we.
Buckle up, Jim. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Wouldn't have anything less. So, I don't know what on earth the game's going to throw at me. This could be an absolutely horrendous experience if it decides to do something like it did the last game. And we'll just have to see how this goes. We're going to have a look at our team lineups. This is the final after the game stutters, because apparently that's what it does. But we will be inspecting the team lineups for this final time in the campaign of Blood Bowl 2. Look at those fine men there. There's Duke Valdra's little brother that I can't remember the name of because he's done nothing. Griff Oberwald. Our wonderful catcher, Zug. Yes. Or is that Duke Valdra's little brother? Whatever. Gerhard Smutzer, the Golden Jaw. Tet Gutsplitter. And whoever that guy is on the end. I know who my favourite players are. And they're these dastardly, disgusting vermin. With some familiar faces, I dare say. I do believe this might be the second match against these guys. Two gutter runners, very front and centre. And that's interesting. I'm not seeing, unless I missed it, which is entirely possible, I have not witnessed a rat ogre upon the pitch. Curious. Very curious. Yes. I think... Now, what do we want to do? I think we're actually going to play this on the defensive. We're gonna try and smash as many of those rats off the field as we possibly can. Hopefully, if we can, encourage them to score quickly, and then we should have the rest of this half and the rest of next half to actually equalise. What do we have on the pitch? We got Split Tendon Cutter, who just seems to be a pretty bog standard Storm Vermin. Squeak Scuttle. Yeah, some of these names are familiar, I'm sure they are. Hack Flem Scuttlespike, their star player, who's a pain in the arse. We're going to have to try and do something about this guy, because with the two heads, he's very, very good at dodging. Fast Draw of Gore, basically a Storm Vermin with claws, could be a little dangerous. And we got his Gutter Runners here. What have we got here? We got Dodge, Wrestle, and Jump Up. Oh, that's a horrible combination. And Block! Oh no! Wrestle, Tailspike with Block and Sprint. These guys are going to be an absolute pain in the arse to take down. Wow, okay. Okie dokie. This is going to be interesting times. Edwin, I've not seen you do enough yet this game. Get your ass onto the front and centre. Jorg Theoderic, you're also going to get yourselves onto the front line. I don't think I saw any Strength 4 players, so we could have quite an interesting lineup here. So we'll get you over there. I wish I could actually have multiple people running around at the start. Or like Blood Bowl 1, it would be very nice if I could just have them teleport to where they needed to be. That would be nice. I mean, you can save setups, I know, but it can take just a bit more time than I would like to be spending. Now, Tet Gut Splitter, we shall be putting at the back. I want to give him as much room as he can to run at any troublesome rats that might be heading our way. I must admit, I'm very tempted to put these guys one step forward. I'm really tempted to do that, because then it would stop them from running in around the sides of our players. Could be very dangerous, however, they could run straight through. We'll just have to see how it goes, won't we? I think we will. I think we will. That's one space too far back. Sorry about that, Zug. The mighty Griff Oberwald, front and centre, along with Duke Valdred. What a pairing. Duke Valdred down, but not out. Injured though he may be, he's here for the final, and that's what counts. We're missing somebody, he's up on the front lines there. We got Jekyll Fleisch. Jekyll Fleisch, come back here, my mate. Come back here, this is where we want you. This is it. The final. Here we go. It is kickoff.
Better if we just got rid of the whole ball thing and got straight to the maiming.
That would be blood. Without the ball, it's just water.
That is a very interesting ball placement. Not entirely sure how I feel about that one. I'm thinking against these Skaven as well, I perhaps really should have put my heavy strength 5 hitters on the front line. What do you guys think? I don't know. And also, I know this is the final, I know I really don't want to distract people from the main event, but I'm going to put this up front in the video so that people have got the most chance to see it. I'm going to be running a Chaos team soon in multiplayer leagues. So, you guys, if you've got any ideas, any themes you'd like to see for names, aside from the people who are going to be named players in this wonderful game, then please let me know in the comments if you have any themes that you would like to see. That would be great. Edwin Valdred is blocked to the floor and stunned. I don't know, Duke Valdred, your little bro's just not quite got it. He's not got it like you do.
Likes to be well assisted.
Here goes Jorg Theoderic. Oh dear. That was an early KO by the Skaven there. Very early.
Possibly off his mortal coil.
And finally, Gerhard Smuts staying up and showing the lads how it's actually done. A lot of dodges there. That could be an interesting... And he's down. Is that a reroll wasted at this early stage of the game? They do have 6 rerolls. That is more than indulgence. That's disgusting. If you need 6 rerolls, you're not playing. Exactly my feelings on the matter. Exactly. You get down there and you stay there. Stunned out.
Solid punch to the mangy critter.
Yeah. I think that's what you deserve, Hackflem Scuttlespit.
Here's another twist in the fleshy tale. Pass down X3 have withdrawn
What?
sponsorship.
The Skaven have withdrawn their sponsorship of us.
The Reavers can't play in the final.
This is a disaster.
It is a disaster.
Never mind a demon on the pitch. If
Right.
see some action, the whole world is going to be destroyed.
Oh, never mind. Don't worry, Bob. It seems that some mysterious, handsome, dashing stranger has stepped in, covered the funds, and bought...
I'm liking Mighty Blow for this. The only problem is I'd really like a 3-die block. I'd really like a 3-die block.
Finals back on.
This all seems sort of pointless, Jim. The coach could have
Can I get a 3-die block?
the game.
Technically, but it would be a dangerous thing to pull off. No, I can't, can I? Straight out, what's your strength? You've got a strength of 2. I've got a strength of 3. So we only need a strength of 5 to pull off a 3-die block. I can get a 3-die block, and if I can smash this gutter runner's face off the pitch, then that would be absolutely amazing. We shall have to see how this goes.
Gathering around that
Ooh, he's down. Is he out? That is the question. Mighty Blow. Yes! Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Rasta Tailspike. He's not just injured. He's not just gone. He's dead. Courtesy of Baldric Panzerman's mighty fists. Oh, beautiful. Fantastic. I think Bob's getting a little bit excited there, but it is true. That was a glorious thing to witness. Now the question is, do we want to pull any more of our players forward? We could be potentially in a bit of a tricky situation. I do want to kill some rats. I mean, that is first and foremost on my mind right now. But at the same time, we don't want to let them just slink and scuttle through. Right, so we got strength 4. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to put Griff Overworld here. He's less likely to get beaten down by our opponents. We are going to put Duke Valdred here, I think. And we're going to get Zug onto the front line here. And he's going to be able to do some damage on the following turn. This chap isn't getting up. Do we put our Ogre onto the front line as well? I think we do. Let's see whether or not he boneheads. If he does bonehead, then that could be very dangerous for me, indeed. And we will actually put Grant Sigric right about here, I think. And if they do get through, at this stage in the game, not going to be concerned. And if they do get through, it just gives me perfect license to keep punching them in the face. And as we've seen here, we're going to be making good use of Mighty Blow against these very poorly armoured Skaven. And if I can get this other gutter runner down, oh boy, that's what I'm going to be attempting to do.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Unfortunately, it seems so.
What are those sticky scapegoats? What are they doing with
Uh-oh.
Barstown X3?
Not the bell polishing cream!
Themselves in it, Bob.
Oh god, they're covering themselves with warpstone. That's never a good thing to have a Skaven do.
Crazy chaos mutating stuff. They're gonna get all tentacly. Don't they know
Oh, great.
Yes, I think they do know that, Bob. And indeed, that's why they're doing it.
Ooh, those sneaky gits.
What can you do for us, Griff? You can block him down.
That went down like a sack of snow.
Okay. You know what? I should have had Griff run onto the ball carrier there. However, we are in with a... Oh, can Duke Valdred pull this off? Can Duke Valdred actually smack this ball carrier down? I think we're going to have to try this, and we're going to have to see.
Put some pressure on the ball carrier.
He can! Bloody hell, that's beautiful. Does Mighty Blow do it for us again? Let's find out.
That's the way. Get him early.
Well, the gutter runner is stunned. That is the good news. And where's the ball going to land? It's going to land in that bit right there. We are going to try and cover the ball where they're going for it. Roll. Oh dear. Come on, Duke Valdred. I know you've been injured, but you're better than that. You are better than that. That's better. Baldric, Panzerman. Look at this. We can actually form a pretty decent cage around the ball pretty much immediately. However, we have lost the reroll. We could very easily fumble this on the pickup. Let's see whether or not this will work out. Baldric! Oh, it flies into Duke Valdred's hands, so unfortunately that's still a turnover, despite the fact that we picked up the ball. Oh dear lord, what is going on? That Warpstone Green Glow cannot be a good thing. Oh shit. Extra arms, these guys are mutating, guys. These guys are mutating, very long legs. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And he's actually knocked Duke Valdred down. That's not good. That's not good at all. However, the ball is in a better... is in not such a bad position for me. He's down. Does the reroll take it? We will have to find out. It's a very high chance of him succeeding, unfortunately. Good lord, look at that. Nuffle is with us today. He knows that should the fans die, Blood Bowl is out for a Burton. If he lets the fans die, who will be there to worship him? He knows this, and he is on our side, ladies and gentlemen, unless he's teasing us. You know, I mean, he does like to have a good laugh at our expense now and again. We shall just have to see, won't we? Right. Now we need to get this Skaven off the ball. Absolutely required at this point. And we want to tie this gutter runner up. We do have a reroll this turn, so should we fail the pickup, hopefully we've got much more chance of doing so. Right. Let's get you completely and utterly knocked down, shall we? Or moved. No, that's not good enough. Curses. Now we can, however, do this. Where do I want to put this guy? Probably there. Baldric, pick up the ball. Great job, Baldric. And we do want to... Oh! Duke Valdred! What's wrong? The injury wasn't that bad. And he's down again. So that was stupid play. I should have done blocks down here first. I'm getting cocky. And getting cocky in Blood Bowl is never something you want to do. Of course, the Gutter Runner has got to jump up. That's not a good thing. Of course, we're going to get blitzed. It's only a 1-die block, but this could go so horribly wrong. It hasn't gone wrong. He's going to have to make a reroll. What does he do? He pushes Baldric Panzerman. Baldric Panzerman is currently making sure that he is the man of the match this game. 2 heads. The dodge is out of there. I don't mind getting an early touchdown. Getting an early touchdown at the moment will be fine. We've outblocked the Skaven. That's excellent. That's glorious. In fact, we're going to try and make a cheeky block. Or even a push. Even a push in this circumstance would be great. And I do believe that works out in our favour.
Well done. Help the ball carrier.
Oh, Fat Brain Splitter has had his brain split. Excellent. Now then, here's the question. Can we do anything about this star player? If we can, it would be great. So I've just realised there is a player here. So can we get up? We can. So, what have you got? Have you got anything? 2 heads? Extra arms? Okay, it looks like we should be able to deal a bit of damage. But what I'm really after is this guy right here. Ooh, yeah, I'm after this Gutter Runner. This could deal the damage. Sadly, nope, the Gutter Runner stays where he is. What a shame. I've not used my reroll this turn, though I am getting low on rerolls very, very quickly here, which is not a good thing. Can we knock this Skaven, this mutated Skaven, off the pitch? Let's find out, shall we? Unfortunately not. And Griffo, let's have another go. No, we're having a bit of difficulty here, guys. Having a bit of difficulty indeed. That's not really a safe block. I'm not willing to do it. Let's get this ball down to the end of the pitch. A 1-0 lead for the Reichland Reavers on turn 4. Stealing the ball on the Skaven's drive. That is a fantastic start for the finals. Baldric Panzerman absolutely bringing home the bacon today, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, there's that Gutter Runner dead. Screw you guys. And they've still got a rat knocked out. They've still got a full complement, however, of line rats. Not brilliant, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I think Jekyll Dalrymple, you're up. You're going to fill in the gap that I can't even see him now. Yes, that Jorg Theoderic has left, and Baldric, our hero of the match right now. That's where we want you. No, I don't think. What's going on there? Jekyll Dalrymple, what did I click on? I have no idea. That didn't quite work out as I wanted it to, but there we go. We're all sorted now. Like I said, I'm still curious about putting my heavies right on the front line. Because my heavies can't really run the distance. And as far as I'm aware, none of these rats have got guard. So, you know what? I'm going to give this a little go. I am going to give this a little go. However, I'm going to leave Griff hanging back here. But yeah, I think that will actually make life very, very hard for the rats, and we might be able to get some cheeky blocks in at the same time. There's that mighty arm of Gut Splitter. A very good lob, very accurate. He's getting very good as that ogre. It's good stuff. It's very good stuff.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
Yes, you get your vulnerable little Gutter Runner right on the front line. That's what I like to see. It looks like they're going for or as they're looking at it, a right side offensive. So that's the left side for me. Extra arms actually pays off for him. You're going to blitz down Baldric Panzerman. I don't blame you. He is a star at the moment. But will that moment last? Okay, he's just face down on the pitch. We don't mind that. And you can see how he's not actually following up my players into base to base. That's very wise, because he really doesn't want me to smash down his rats with their low armor value. He wants to rely on dodge to get past my players. More than anything. Tech Gut Split, however, has just thumped his way down onto the pitch. And we got this git here with 2 heads. Just doing it for their team. It's all working out for them right now. We'll see what happens in this turn. Let's get you back up. Right. We are going to base these line rats. There's no reason not to, because we do have ChromeDrake here who's got guard, so that makes it very awkward for them. We definitely want to try and blitz down this gutter runner if at all possible. We don't think we can get past these rats to get at their ball carrier right now, so doing this, dealing the damage, is where we want to be. That's an excellent start. Can you follow it up? No, you can't. That's a shame. That's a shame. Oh well. Alright. We're not going to base these guys. I don't think that would be the wisest thing to do. Let's get Zug in on the action. That'll do. That will do. Oh, Squeak Scuttle is injured thanks to a mighty blow. No long-term effect, but hey, I will take it. That's lovely. And we're going to be bringing Gerhard Smutzer back here just to make it even more awkward for the... Actually, was that more awkward there? He probably was, actually. My mistake. My mistake. I think that's all we're going to do for this turn. Let's find out what happens. We can have another mutation on the pitch. And that will be the Rat Ogre. Now you know how Rat Ogres are made. Okay, anything wild animal? He's got the wild animal trait, which is a good thing for me. And he's pretty much just a Rat Ogre. The AI is thinking about what to do here. It knows that it's in a little bit of trouble. So jump up, it's going to move up, it's going to base my Blitzer, Viscount Theoderic. You're going to blitz my lineman. That's an interesting play. You're now right on the edge of the pitch. How are you going to push that and follow up? That's fine. I accept this.
Much more dangerous than players.
What else are you going to do? I don't think this opponent knows at the moment. He's a bit stuck. He's a little bit stuck. If I can prevent him from moving for this turn and the next turn, I'm actually in with a good shout and not letting him score this half. And that would be ideal situation. I think we've got stuck on this blitz, which is a little unfortunate, but if the timer rolls down... There we go. The game does like to do that now and again. I'm not entirely sure why. Two heads is coming out, so he's going to run straight through. And unfortunately, this guy is only a line rat. Okay. That's an interesting thing. So he's not using his thrower to actually throw the ball. Wild animal triggers. That's excellent news for me. And he's failed the reroll. He's just wasted another one. That's his reroll for this turn. Out for a Burton. The ball carrier is now under threat. He is now in a spot of bother from Zug. The mighty, mighty Zug. However... Oh... Beautiful, he's wasted his reroll this turn. That rat is straight down on the pitch. I love it. Now ideally at this point, I want Zug here to throw the block. Because I want this guy to be pushed this way and then the ball to scatter in this general vicinity. So that's going to be one of the first things we want to do. However, I am going to just base up Rat Boy over here. Just to be on the safe side. In fact, we're going to throw this block first, I think. That will do. That will do nicely. We'll push you onto the sidelines. Such to be you, sir. And you're stunned there. Great stuff. Nope. Can't quite get where I need to be for this guy. Actually, if I go here, that actually works quite well in my favour. Just because I want to give him as few dice as possible, or as little chance as possible to make a successful dodge. Right, okay. Zug, man of the hour. Let's see if we can actually wrestle this ball out of these dirty Skaven's filthy paws. We can. Excellent. We're going to be pushing this way. We're going to be following up. Look at that. Zug is just doing it for us today with those KOs. His fists are flying. It's the final. He's going all out. And that ball is in a fantastic position for us to pick it up and get it, hopefully, to safety. Now the question is, how do we go about doing that? It is a little bit tricky. We are going to attempt... This is a risky block, but it does pay off. Excellent. Right, that frees up our blitzer, so we want Griff Oberwald to get his hands on the ball. We probably want to end up about here, I think. And hopefully Zug can help to move up with us. Zug. Right, okay, we're going to have Griff try and pick up the ball, run up the pitch. Fantastic stuff. Now, the first thing I want to do is, can we get Tet Gutsplitter to not bonehead? We can. He's going to form the all-crucial cage for us. Now then, we want you... Now, unfortunately, I don't think I can get him there without going for it. So we're going to get Gerhard Smutzer, the man with the golden chin, over onto that side. And this guy can probably work his way around, which isn't wonderful for us. In fact, these rats down here... No, we will go for a cage like this. There we go. Let's see if we can deal any damage to these rats here, shall we? I think we probably can. Why not? I care not for your mutations, you filthy rat scum. I think that's pretty much us done. So we're in possession of the ball. We're well in with a shout for getting another touchdown. God, this would be great if we can pull this off. Praise be to Nuffle. Praise be to Nuffle.
Nice. Very nice.
That's a 2-die red block against the character with block. Is this your line rat with block? And I'm just going to pick a push. And you can't even follow up, so I'm not even going to quibble. Yeah, that's probably a safer place to move. A 1-die block that fails. That's another one of your rerolls gone, and you're down on the pitch.
That demon monster is giving me the creeps.
We could technically run this in for a touchdown, however, I think right now that's probably perhaps a touch dangerous. Perhaps just a touch dangerous.
Best if you don't keep an immortal, soul-hungry aberration near kids, Bob.
Oh, they can handle it, Jim. Yeah, you should have seen it when we had a flesh hound during that summer in '98.
Well, yes, fascinating. In the meantime, Bob, this
okay.
is looking
Technically speaking, this is where I want Griff Oberwald to be. So we're just going to make sure that he is as safe as we possibly can make him. We're going to throw a block onto this guy. That's not good. That's no crap. That's screwed up. That is totally and utterly screwed up. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ha ha ha. I should have thought about that Storm Vermin having block. Oh, what a shame. The Rat Ogre has mutated for a second time. He's grown an extra arm. Oh god, that's terrifying. Or is it a big hand? And we've got foul appearance. Oh, fair enough. So an extra chance to roll a 1 and not be able to block, because that rat now looks so foul and disgusting. They're basing up Griff. This is not a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna make the blitz. That's a fair blitz to make right now. You just failed the reroll. Oh, has he got dodge? He's got dodge. Oh, good lord. Now he's still not in a fantastic position to dodge out, but it's going to be our turn 8. We've got to try. We've got to make another bullshit play. It's got to happen if we can at all make it. Mighty Zug is taking a small nap on the pitch, but no worries. He'll be back up, everybody. Right, okay, so ideally we want to dodge over here. We have 1 reroll left. Let's make it count. Let's get a turn 8 touchdown and go 2-0 on the first half. If at all possible, that's what we're going to try and do.
It's like remove the
And if that had been a crippling blow on his star player, that would have been even better. But whatever. Let's go for it. Come on, Griff Oberwald, you star. Do it for me. I don't even need to say anything. Apart from 2-0 to the Reichland Reavers. Beautiful. Poetry in motion, everyone. Poetry in motion.
We're at the halfway point of the game. If the losers are gonna make a move, they need to do it now.
They do need to do it now, Bob, indeed, if the losers are going to make a move. And it just so happens that it is our drive on this half. So even if some funky shenanigans do happen, hopefully... well done, Yorick... Whatever your name is. Theodoric? I can't even remember his name. But if shenanigans are going to happen, at least we were in possession of the ball this half. One of their rats gets up. That's fair enough.
And a few of the knocked out players return.
Okay.
The best defense is a good offense. Or the other way around.
Do I really want 2 catchers on the pitch? Are we going to go with Stefan? We're going to go with Stefan. This could be very risky indeed. Where have we... Is our thrower? Yes, our thrower is over here. We definitely want our thrower on the pitch. And this is us in the offence. Okay. Now I have a sneaking suspicion they might do something like starting their drive early. I just have a hunch because we've not seen that all the way through these these finals. So if that does happen, I want to be prepared for it. Where's Jekyll Fleisch? Where are you, my mate? There you are. You can have a go with this rat over here. In fact, I think we'll spread you out across the sidelines a bit. That works. And then, like I say, we just need to make sure that these guys aren't going to have an easy access pass to the ball if things go wrong.
When are they going to replace it?
I don't know, Bob, and I know what you're doing. You just want me to set you up so you can shout, "New balls, please!" I'm not going to do it.
Buzzkill.
I'm also debating which side to go down. Technically speaking, with the gutter run here, tricky. It's tricky. I'm going to leave myself open and see what happens on this first turn. Now, if they do get an early kickoff, then this should screw them up a little. Right, that's landed right next to my catcher there. First things first.
Player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time. Unity is strength.
With fists flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
That'll do. Just shove them sort of into the centre.
Twinkle toes there.
And if there was a time to bonehead, that was probably the best time for it to happen. Okay, right, now then. We do have a line up the pitch. We could technically get this ball into a cage. I'm very tempted to do that. So you'd have an 83% chance to pick up. Where can we put the cage? It'd probably be safest behind Zug there. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. That was an excellent pickup from Stefan. Going to put Baldric on the front line, Viscount Theodoric on the back here.
Can the other team steal it away?
And I think we're going to have a thrower in the back. Now, let's make it hard to move for these rats here. I think we've still got a single blitz that we can pull off. So I'm tempted to try and just get rid of this gutter runner. The temptation is massive right now. Though, having said that... Yes, we could, however, make it harder for these guys to get across the pitch. Let's give this a go. I'm losing my players on the right-hand side, but this could work. We'll commit to an attack on the left to make it difficult for his players to get over. We've got Storm Vermin with another mutation. Oh, is that a big hand I see there? Give that guy a big hand, he's also disgusting. Oh god, the Rat Ogre didn't just go again, did he? Yep, he's now also disgusting, so it's getting harder and harder to block these guys. Oh dear.
Should be good.
I like where you put your gutter runner there, I thoroughly approve. Okay, you're going to make a 2-die block, 2-die blitz on this fella here. Gerhardt Smutzer, it's fine. No problems. However, he is making it awkward for the cage to move up the field right now too. Why are you moving your rat over here, sir? That makes no sense. Makes no sense to me, anyway. And the Rat Ogre Wild Animals. Perfect.
They should hire a tame player.
Duke Valdred is going down on the pitch. Which has just freed up Zug. Why did you do this? I honestly have no clue why you would do that. None whatsoever. That makes utterly no sense. Alright, we're going to try and get a blitz off here.
The player's fist is approximately the same size as his...
Which will just about work. Except I've just put this guy into a tackle zone. That was not what I intended to do. Right, okay. Let's just continue as we sort of hopefully don't mean to go on. That was stupid, risky, and dumb, and it paid off. Oops, no, don't you dare dodge. Oh no, we can't, okay. Gutter Runner is having a little dirt nap. Ha! No problems, no problems.
Come on, guys, together.
I've just realised I've just pushed one of these players, and if I want to push a player, it wants to be this one.
Look at all this sitting down on the job.
And a stun.
Trouble with the Union.
Good job. Good job indeed. Can we not bonehead? We didn't bonehead. Holy crap, that was a really unsafe block to throw. Oh well, never mind.
It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean One. But this time...
Let's see. Yeah, I think we are actually going to throw this block and hope that we can move. Wasn't the best, but we can move. Into a dangerous situation, it must be said, but we are making it very awkward for the Rats to get at our ball carrier. That is currently the main thing.
That player's bouncing up faster than an inflated skate.
Keep forgetting that guy's got jump up. Very irritating. Right, yeah, you're going to throw a block. That is going to be a 2-die because this guy's only got a strength of 2. And he is going down on the pitch. I'm going to sidestep this way. Oh, Viscount Theoderic, why did you do this? Why? I know you weren't expecting it, but that's no excuse. Why didn't you go for the... Okay. I'm confused. Ah, okay, so you're going with the... Oh, whatever. I'm not gonna... I'm just not. That's fine, you're wasting a reroll. Don't mind you doing that, however, Baldrick is also going down on the pitch. Uh-oh. Oh, Baldrick Panzerman, they have their revenge. He is KO'd on the pitch. Not a good thing, but I think we're still okay, maybe. That, however, is a bit crap, but you've just... He's now going to be blocking this guy with 3 rats. So they're effectively no concern of mine. Okay, ideally I want to put this rat down on the pitch. I'm gonna have to re-roll it. That sucks. That also sucks. Yeah, that wasn't superb. However, no, don't follow. Shit. Actually, no, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, never mind. Let's get our players up. They're in a really bad situation there. Okay. Can't get anybody up the pitch. We could do this? That would be horribly risky, and I've used my reroll. No, I don't want to do that. Do not want to do that. It's going to have to be a one-die block. And if we've got any chance of defending the ball, it's also going to have to be a blitz.
They're going for the ball.
Well. Oh dear. And this guy's about to get shoved off the pitch. Their thrower has just mutated. It's all going wrong. Yeah, the warp stone is probably clogging the air by now. It's not even safe for the fans to be where they're sitting.
There's nothing better than hitting someone smaller than you, Jim.
With arms like
Uh-oh. Grant Seagrick is KO'd. I believe that was one of our blitzers. Yeah, that's unfortunate. He's going after Griff. Don't you dare. That's fine. No problems there then. Unfortunately, this guy's pretty much free. There goes the gutter runner.
Those vermin are fast, Jim.
The writing's on the wall a little bit, though. Has he used his reroll this turn? No, he hasn't. That's very unfortunate. What a shame. What a shame. And then you're just going to shove this guy off and you're going to have people to defend that rat there. Yeah, of course. Oh, but you made the block here? Madness. You could have crowd surfed it. You could have crowd surfed that guy. That makes no sense. I mean, I'll take it, but it makes no sense whatsoever. And you've put the... Wow, guys. The AI is just totally and utterly... I mean, fine, he can still... Why? Why? Why?
he seems a little stunned, doesn't he?
I don't really know what to say about this, if I'm perfectly honest.
Worthy of this epic season.
I never doubted it, Jim.
I wouldn't call it worthy of this epic season. I think that's totally and utterly bloody screwy.
I'm hoping not. It's been ages since I've seen a good old demonic manifestation and wanton slaughter. I might get my mace ready, Jim. All this senseless violence is getting my blood running.
Let's see if we can go for it with Duke Valdred.
If I have to.
Come on, redeem yourself. Redeem yourself. That will do. And the ball flies into Gerhard Smutzer's hands. That is actually pretty damn good. Okay. In fact, we're going to get you at the end of the pitch. That might give the Skavens something to think about. Now, the ball is still in by no means safe. And we need to do something about that. We've got too many Skaven around here that are going to be causing a little bit of hell for me. So please, please, Ogre, don't bonehead. Good job. Very good job. Okay. I don't think I want to dodge out. I think if we're going to make anything of this, this is where we want to be right now. This is probably the best way we're going to do this.
This could be fun, especially if the ball holder goes down.
I should have perhaps dodged out Griff Oberwald, but never mind. Right, there's a blitz. It's going to be a 2-die. You've only pushed him. Are you going to re-roll? You're not going to re-roll. I would have personally probably re-rolled that. That would have made a lot more sense to me to have re-rolled that one. Anything you can do to get the ball carrier down. I mean, he's got 4 re-rolls left. Why not, you know? Uh-oh. Oh, it's a stun. Ah, well, don't really mind too much about that at all. Ha ha ha. Wild animal on the pitch. Dodge and fend. He's in the clear. And he wasted his reroll on the wild animal. Wow. Okay, right, let's remember, first things first, let's pick our players up. This guy has the potential to be in trouble. We're going to have to risk a sideline cage. And this is Gerhard Smutzer. Right. Yeah, we're going to have to risk a sideline cage. Not something I want to do, but it's got to be done, I feel. We need to dodge out. It's the only course of action we really properly have. Come on, rerolls. Good dodge, Gerhard. Excellent dodge. Great stuff.
To end your turn on the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into a crowd, well, last time that happened, it took 3 days to piece the body.
Right, it is dangerous. No, I don't want to do that with that one there. We'll do this with this gutter runner here. Bonehead goes off. Curses. Curses, curses, curses.
The bigger they are, the thicker they tend to be, obviously.
50% dodge. Why a 50% dodge? Because of prehensile tail. You're better off where you are then, aren't you? Right, Griff, can you do anything to help to shore up the defences? Not really. Oh dear, this is coming down to the wire. So many mutations are coming out. We got tentacles. Wow. Ha! Tentacles is actually an amazing little... There's an amazing little mutation there. I love it. Interesting. Why aren't you going after my ball carrier, AI? I mean, I know that Duke Valdred's a threat, but really? Oh, I tell you what, if their goal... Oh, use your reroll. If their goal is to get rid of Duke Valdred, if their goal is to get this hero off the pitch, injured or dead, I'll be very disappointed. Well, I feel that they made a massive error in this match, not going after the ball carrier. I mean, remember, ultimately this game is about getting that ball over the touchline. Anything else really is incidental. I mean, I know there are teams that like to... you know, I know that there are teams that like to smack the enemy team into oblivion. That's all very well and good. But still...
There's always room in sport for a scrap like this.
Only a 50% catch, probably because we're in this guy's zone here, I should think. Yeah. That's not brilliant. Not sure we can make ourselves safe here. Could we get really cheeky? No, he's only got this. Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay. Okie dokie. We have a rat ogre to contend with. That's the bad news.
On the edge of the field there, within grasping range of the fans. And they're looking hungry.
Alright, let's get you up. We're going to want to try and dodge. Look at that. Griff just gives no shits. It's fine. He'll dodge away, no problem. Stefan, I feel like a noble sacrifice. Is oh, crap. I didn't finish the move, but he wasted his dodge anyway. Curses. The noble sacrifice didn't quite pay off as I intended. Oh yeah, I did forget about Tet and this guy here, didn't I? Whoops. Look at these guys just swarming my ogre. I think they're missing the point, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot do enough to defend with just one rat ogre. I'm sorry to say. Oh no, not Death Dorisdale!
His strength.
Okay, fair enough, I should have been worried. He's only stunned though, it's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't have put that right there. Over here would have been better. Oh well, the AI's unfortunate.
Great scene.
I've actually seen worse AI in this final game
Legends
than
lay
anywhere else.
fight.
What a shame, ladies and gentlemen. What a shame indeed.
Getting any younger. They're not immortal like you, Jim. This would be the last thing.
3-0 to the Reichland Reavers. Gerhard Smutzer, that man with the golden chin, finally pays off. And as we go into the final couple of turns, the Skaven still have a full lineup, but we really don't care all that much.
Early knockouts back.
Let's not have you guys on the pitch.
Must drive the coach crazy, as his team has just kicked it away.
Set up the regular defense. It's we have one turn remaining. The Skaven have got 2. It's doubtful that they're going to score. It could happen, but at this point, there's no way they can equalise. The final has been claimed. But let's see what happens in the final couple of turns, shall we? I think we should. Not a bad ball placement. Not bad, anyway. Within range of my blitzers, and of that I thoroughly approve.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
I mean, I get that the 8-pronged, you know, sort of, the 8 points is pretty much chaos undivided and all that sort of stuff. It would have been nice. I mean, I do like these flashing, glowing red things, but I don't know. I would have just liked to have seen more chaotic imagery. Having said that, I'm sure the pitch pretty much more than makes up for it right now. Your last reroll is about to be you. Oh no, sorry, your second to last reroll, and he does pick up the ball. Holmes has just failed. Congratulations. And I think that means that there is no way whatsoever. Yeah, the CPU simply doesn't have a chance to score. Let's see if we can take care of this annoying as hell star player, shall we? Unfortunately, he does have dodge, but we can't do much about that. Nothing happening. That's fine. I didn't actually mean to follow there. Whoops. However, this stun was totally and utterly worth it. It was gratifying. And finally, let's just put this guy here. And that, it really is the final done and done, I believe. You will throw a 1-die block here, see what happens. Oh, foul appearance, sure, whatever, re-roll it, it's last turn. And foul appearance, he rolls a double 1. He really doesn't want to throw the block, that's our turnover. What are you going to do, Skaven? What is your last turn going to consist of? Just get the blocks and get it over with. You don't get your Vermin Lord, I hope.
That's a solid formation. I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball now.
Horns does pay off for you this time. That's good. Horns, of course, gives you a +1 strength on a blitz, and that is the final over. 3-0 to the Reichland Reavers. I believe we've just taken home the Blood Bowl. It's been a long journey, and it's totally and utterly paid off. And is there something special going to happen? Oh, look at this. Yeah! Screw you, vermin. You lose. Ha ha ha. Waving the flags high and proud, your lucky number 13 did not come to pass. Ha ha ha! Raising the Blood Bowl in triumph. We saw blood, we saw guts, we saw awful play from the Skaven. But wonderful.
Do you have any plans to retire after the events of the last few days?
Not a chance. Well, Griff, the coach may have another view.
Oh, that was very German.
Anyway,
of course.
what a game. And the anonymous donor has given the team back to its original owner, J.J. Griswell Jr.
Very generous. So after years of decline, the Reichland Reavers are top again. Oh, truly legendary team. Coached by a legend. He should get a reward, an achievement or something.
Totally agree, Bob.
There's one now, Bob.
It'll be another 100 years, 2613, before the Scramblers can try a stunt like that again.
Well,
I'm wondering if there's supposed to be an
sunny
achievement pop-up
days
there, but
notwithstanding,
apparently not.
I'll be around, Bob. What about you?
Probably not. I'm confused, though, Jim.
Oh, how unusual. What's wrong now, Bob?
Who is this mysterious donor that had enough cash to pay off the NAF to buy the Reavers out from under the Skaven?
I have no idea what you're insinuating, Bob. It's purely coincidental that my treasure vault of the family castle in Pennsylvania was looted by thieves at exactly the same time the Reavers needed emergency funds. This is nothing to do with a certain head coach calling in a
Not
debt
at all. That's
after
total
they won a
coincidence.
bet with me and supplied me with wine earlier in the season. After all, I'm Jim Johnson, and as an employee of Cabal Vision, I'm entirely neutral. Still, there's one thing that bothers me.
What's that, Jim? You lost me an eye.
What happened to the Kabasi brothers? And that annoying assistant coach that was sabotaging everything he touched?
Well, after a certain head coach won a bet, Jim, I definitely did not meet up with my fellow suit-wearing ogres down a dark alley and threatened to rip their heads from their meaty shoulders if they didn't lay off Griff, and also do me one other little favor while they're at it. So no one saw the annoying Parstown assistant coach being carted up in a sack by the Kabasis one night and then found in the bottom of a canal in the morning.
As long as it didn't happen.
That
Neutrality is
wouldn't
very
happen
important.
Because I'm Bob Bifford, and as an employee of Cabal Vision, I'm entirely, neutral.
Grand Exterminator achievement unlocked.
Excuse me? You're watching the credits?
I am.
Taking an interest in the talent behind the game,
I do seem to
perhaps?
be. I do seem to be, Jim.
Did you know I'm available for funerals, weddings, demon summoning rituals, and bar mitzvahs. Please don't hesitate to contact my agent for more information.
Excellent. The bar mitzvah, don't feel too good about that one. I mean, I can appreciate the till death do us part, because you could have the whole vampiric till death doesn't do us part. You kind of know what I'm getting at here. Anyway, I think we're going to... Are we going to hit escape? We'll just let the credits roll while we talk. Or we'll just let Bob talk first.
Where are the voice actors?
Ha ha ha. It's true. I think we are going to exit this cutscene, however, ladies and gents. We have Skaven vision. Interesting. Yes, I think I would probably be in their shoes as well. We're just going to turn down Jim and Bob while I talk, because otherwise they will be talking over me. There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the final episode in our Blood Bowl 2 campaign Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed that, because I certainly did. I will ask again if anybody's got ideas for a theme, so I can basically start naming players for our Chaos team. And in regards to the Chaos team, I am going to take about a week and a little bit. We've actually got a guest over from the United States, and I'm going to take a little opportunity to recharge my batteries. I've been a bit sort of low lately. So I'm going to take a little opportunity to recharge my batteries, but Blood Bowl will be returning in 1 week, 2 at the very most. And I don't want it to, I personally don't want it to be 2. 1 week I think would be good, and then we'll get into some multiplayer action. That is not to say there won't be content on the channel, of course there will. It'll just be probably some Shovel Knight, we'll definitely be continuing with Thea, and probably some other little videos as and when I kind of feel like recording. So that's where we're going to be going with that. So yeah, and of course if you want your name, if you want to put your name down for the Chaos team, please do so in the comments below. I will be going through the comments, picking out all the names that we have, and I will, of course, be adding you guys to the Chaos team when it is finally done and created. It's been fantastic. It's been a fantastic experience. Thank you guys ever so much for joining me. Please leave me a like if you enjoyed the video. Please remember to comment whatever your views are. Tell me if you didn't like it, if you liked it. If you just want to drop me a line, please remember to subscribe. My name has been ChromeDrake. This has been an epic season. We've taken home the Blood Bowl. But that does not mean that Blood Bowl is over. It will be continuing soon in the multiplayer leagues. For now, great health, good gaming, and catch you next time when we blood just a little bit more bowl. Goodbye for now, guys.